There's a lot of streaming services out there, each filled with reality TV, comedy, drama, and of course, superheroes. But there's one dedicated entirely to nonfiction TV and documentary films, and that's Curiosity Stream. History, science, nature, we've got it. Space, dinosaurs, big cats, we've got that too. And pretty much anything else you want to explore. Go ahead, add some smart TV to your smart TV with Curiosity Stream. Go to curiositystream.com to sign up and start streaming today.
Dr. Ryan Schreider, Associate Professor, Clinical Orthopedic Surgery and Sports Medicine at the Lewis Katz School of Medicine at Temple. Dr. Schreider specializes in throwing injuries, overuse injuries, concussion management and treatment, and he is the team doctor for Temple Athletics.
Doc, welcome to our show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Happy to be here. And for the record, I didn't give up any tickets. So
no, of course not. Believe me. Although I know as a physician, you're one of these rich people. All right, Doc, first thing. Achilles tear in an athlete at 33. What's the prognosis? Can he still come back and be an effective player?
He'll come back. It'll be a long road. You're looking anywhere between 9 to 12 months of rehab, and that's just after having it surgically repaired, which gives the least likelihood of re-rupture. It's going to be a long road for him, but he's got a good medical staff around him. He's got good rehab, and he's going to put forth it because I know he wants to get back on the field for sure.
Doc, were you watching? And if so, did you know it was an Achilles right away?
Good question. I didn't rewatch. I couldn't find any tape. I'm kind of frantically looking on Google. But typically with these it was a non-contact injury.
Yeah.
So typically with those, the classic is the guy thinks he gets hit or someone punched him or gets hit. The other thing is I hear, I got hit by a log at the shore, right? And I'm like, I don't see any logs down the shore. Anyway, but the non-contact injury, probably he had some underlying, you could possibly had some underlying like Achilles tendonitis or tendinosis. And then it just ruptured. And typically they look behind him and then they go straight down to the ground and grab the back of their ankle. I think that's kind of what the pieces of the puzzle that are getting put together. So, yeah, that's likely what happened. He's likely getting imaging right now for surgical planning. But it's a pretty obvious diagnosis on the field and on the sideline.
Yeah, the way they were talking after it had a fatalistic tone to it. Doc, Brandon Brooks, chest injury. What are the options here? What could that be?
Yeah, good question. Obviously, he's stable because he wasn't transferred to the hospital. As a sideline physician, I'm always worried, are they breathing okay? Is this a rib injury? Is this a rib fracture? You worry about, something going on with the lungs. Obviously, that's stable. There's x-rays right there, at the link. My thought is this more of a shoulder type, a pectoralis or a pec tear? When it comes to pec tears, you worry about the location. That's kind of what I could easily talk about, what I'm comfortable talking about too, because obviously I don't know. But with a pectoralis or a pec tear, you're looking. It could be a tear at the tendon, or it could be a tear right off the bone. It kind of determines that's the swing between that 4-week or 6-week mark to another 6 months. Yeah.
Oh,
no.
God. So we're looking at even best case scenario, maybe a month, Doc?
Best case snenario, yeah.
Wow.
If it's just like a rib contusion or maybe even, a shoulder type injury, maybe you just, got an injury there. I try to watch the Eagles games as a fan, but I can't help myself either. But,
I don't blame you. All right, Doc, one more.
the same way.
One more,
Absolutely.
Doc, and this is I want to incorporate Carson Wentz into this because I'm devastated. He hurt his ankle and was not able to complete the second loss.
Tell.
Here's the thing, Doc. Why do some people, Brandon Brooks, Carson Wentz, always get hurt? Is it biological, psychological?
Yeah.
What is it? Why do some guys never stay healthy?
Yeah, it's unfortunate job security for people like myself. But then there's also, it's you look at what they do on the sideline, and you guys have been down there. It's just the speed, the amount of impact, the forces that these men take on a daily basis, and let alone on Saturdays or Sundays. It's incredible. Yeah, I think some people could be more injury prone. Maybe it's a body awareness thing. Maybe it's a luck thing. I don't know. If I could predict that, boy, that'd be amazing. But yeah, I think, maybe he has, maybe Carson has some underlying injuries elsewhere. I believe the body's, a unit and connected. So if he's compensating for something else, like a groin strain or something in his back, he could be, favoring that, and that's why he's doing it. And maybe he's not 100% healthy, but going out there, I don't know. But yeah, he does seem to be a little injury prone, and I do see that, in different athletes that I take. I wish, that's the whole point of the combine, is to try to predict that, but obviously no one's figured that formula out yet.
Doc, it's so troubling. Doc, thank you so much for all the great doctors at NovaCare. Doc, great stuff. Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Thank you, guys.
The world moves pretty fast. 1 minute you're standing, the next you're dragging. How can you keep up? I'll tell you. I'm Ira Madison III, host of Keep It. Each week, Louis Vertel, Aida Osman, and I do the hard work of exploring the intersection between entertainment, culture, and politics, with guests like Billy Porter, Catherine O'Hara, Ronan Farrow, Francesca Ramsey, and more. New episodes of Keep It drop every Wednesday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
There's a lot of streaming services out there, each filled with reality TV, comedy, drama, and of course, superheroes. But there's one dedicated entirely to nonfiction TV and documentary films, and that's Curiosity Stream. History, science, nature, we've got it. Space, dinosaurs, big cats, we've got that too. And pretty much anything else you want to explore. Go ahead, add some smart TV to your smart TV with Curiosity Stream. Go to curiositystream.com to sign up and start streaming today.